Alright, welcome to my bedroom room tour of 2020. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff to go through. And so I think I will start over here to my right. So this is my nightstand, not nightstand, this is my dresser. And you can see there's a bit of a display on it. So the Battle of Endor is one of my favorite scenes from one of my favorite Star Wars movies, Episode 6. And so I decided to make a little display of it. As you can see, there's the 2007 ATST. This is from the Endor Bunker set, I think. Or maybe it's the Battle of Endor. I don't remember what it's called. But it's from, I think, 2010, 2009. It's one of my favorite sets. That's why it's kind of displayed prominently here on this table. There's a bunch of speeder bikes. There's Battle Pack set over here. The very old 2001 ATST that looks really bad compared to the other ones. And this is the ATST that came with this bunker set. And then on top over here we have the mini Imperial Shuttle from I think 2004? Yeah, 2004 sounds right. I rebuilt that recently, so it's actually missing a couple pieces. It's only missing one piece actually. It's this back engine piece. So I might just bricklink that piece one day or just not really care about it and forget about it. That's probably more likely what will happen. So yeah, this is my nightstand. I have this cool picture here which actually lights up if you plug it in, but I haven't done that. It's kind of a weird picture because it has this Siberian tiger just kind of sitting there. No idea why, but the rest of it's really pretty. And as you can see, my whole room is a kind of forested theme. There's this massive mural here that's on the wall. It's actually really cool. And behind the wall is green paint. All the walls are painted green. Some are different shades of green. And then the floor is a brown carpet, which is meant to be like the forest floor, like dirt and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's the sort of theme that my room has. We'll go over here. This is another table that I have. Right now it doesn't have a whole lot on it. It's got some pieces that I need to kind of place in different areas. These are minifigures from the minifigure wall thing at the Lego store. I got those during Halloween. That's why I have like a witch and the Spider Queen kind of figure. So yeah, I was going to use him because he's sort of like a dwarf with a trumpet. I was going to put him in my medieval layout over here, but I decided he didn't really fit in because I have no other dwarves. So he'll be put in eventually, and my situation of not having dwarves will change pretty soon. So stay tuned to figure out what that means. And over here I have the A-Wing that I built. It's just kind of sitting here for now. I had the 2012 Hogwarts Express, and this is a really important set actually because this was the last set that I got before I went into my Dark Ages, and it was just sitting sealed in a closet for like 10 years or whatever until I decided to get back into Lego. And then I decided it was sort of like the pinnacle moment of me getting back into Legos when I finally decided to open this set and build it. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh, what, you opened it? It's worth so much more when it's sealed. But I don't know, Lego's meant to be built. And this set was just so important because it was like kind of signifying my, like the end of the Dark Ages, right? So that's why I decided to build it instead of just leave it in a box. Down here is my French horn. This is the instrument that I play at school. This stand for it I don't usually use, but it's actually better for your instrument if you have it out in a stand. Sometimes, not all the times, but just kind of let it breathe, I guess. I don't really know the science behind that or anything. Usually I keep it in this case here, and that just kind of sits here by my bed. And then I have this bag, which is actually a Walking Dead bag. Even though I don't like the show anymore and I stopped watching it, still have this bag from it, which is actually really cool, and I use that for school. And then here's my bed, and you can see my Star Wars blanket here. I don't usually have this on the top. I usually have this one here, either this like foresty looking one, you can kind of see it a little bit, or this Afghan, which my grandma made for me actually. Usually have that on the top, but today I decided to have this on top to sort of show my love of Star Wars, right? Which brings me to my next thing, is all these posters everywhere. So this is, again, more of my love of Star Wars. So over here, I have 3 of the original trilogy posters. This is going to be kind of hard to show, so I'll just sit on my bed here. This is the original New Hope poster, one of the Episode 5 posters, and then this episode 6 poster, which is actually kind of inaccurate. I don't know why, but they have this image here. You can kind of see it if I move a little over here. This is a scene directly from episode 5. I don't know why it's in an episode 6 poster, but whatever. It's a cool looking poster. And then we have this Force Awakens poster, which is sort of like all the villains or whatever from episode 7. And I also have this poster over here from Ant-Man, and I have a poster back here, which is from Pirates of the Caribbean, Stranger Tides. I don't really like this movie. I don't know why I have this poster, but I do. So that's kind of cool. And then on the other side of my room, leading out to the rest of the basement, is a episode 8 poster. This is one of my favorite posters ever, actually. It just, I don't know, it looks super cool. So I'll close this. And then some other Star Wars posters. We got 2 Rogue One posters. This is sort of like the bad guy poster of Krennic and all the Shadow Troopers and stuff. And we have this Star Wars Identities poster. So this was a kind of exhibition thing that happened. As you can see, it's really beaten up over here because usually I lean up against it and it gets all ripped, but I don't really care. This poster doesn't mean too much to me. So this is a cool poster. It's like the shape of Darth Vader's helmet, but it's the Death Star and a whole bunch of like vehicles and stuff making it up. Like, this really looks cool, actually. The sort of mask, or the part of the mask, which is like his mouth, is made up of Star Destroyers and some Imperial shuttles, I think, at the bottom, which looks pretty cool. And then this poster over here is a Rogue One poster with Generous and all the good guys. And then this painting, it's not actually a poster, a painting of episode 7, which is really cool. And so I just have that kind of sitting here against the wall. And then we have a wolf poster, because I really like wolves. Kind of like Dave Filoni, except not like that. And we have a Pirates of the Caribbean poster from the second movie, and then a Game of Thrones poster over here. This is like the map of Westeros and Essos, I guess. I don't know. And then we have the 20th anniversary Star Wars poster. I recently put that up. And then my Star Wars calendar, which I showed in the medieval layout video. So now I'll kind of move on to showing what's on all these shelves, because that's kind of the main part of this room, or the main thing is why you guys be watching this. So here, on this bin here, I have just a couple things in these bins. I have like some plastic bags and stuff. Ugh. Oh man, does not close very well. That's okay. We have this just empty one. I'll probably put things in it eventually, and then these are my bins for instructions. And if you're wondering why there's tape on that, it's because I accidentally broke this. As you can see, like, this is kind of messed up over here. So I just taped it together, so now it works, it opens up. These are all my instructions for everything that isn't Star Wars, and here is everything that is Star Wars. So as you can see, it's pretty full. I might actually, it's not too full yet, it's going to get full. I might have to start putting some in this bin, but that will be a problem. That will be much later down the line. Up here is some Republic stuff. So we have the Republic fighter tank from 2016, 17, or was it 2018? Crap, I don't remember what the year is. If you guys know, I mean, let me know down in the comments. I have this thing, which I built as a kid. It sort of combined 2 of the speeders from the Rebel Speeder Battle Pack. I have this little alien ship from Toy Story, just kind of sitting there. There's another one back there. And then the main thing here is the 2009 Clone Wars Republic gunship. This is one of my, probably my biggest set that I have, or one of. The Resistance Bomber might be bigger actually, but this is one of my favorite sets that I have. I like the gunship, and we're going to be getting the UCS gunship, which I did not vote for. I voted for the medical ship, the Nebulon B frigate, but it's still cool that we're going to get the gunship. I don't mind that we're getting that. If the TIE Bomber somehow won, I would be kind of upset because I didn't want that at all. But yeah, so that's my gunship there. And then there's these 2 really long bookcases here. On the top, I'll start with the one on the right. So this one is the 2007 Naboo Starfighter, one of my favorite ships as well in Star Wars, actually. It looks really cool. Got some microfighters here. I'll just kind of slowly go through these. I don't have to point out each and every one of these. You guys can pause the video and kind of see everything that I got if you wanted to. Just go down. Most of these are Star Wars sets. On the top one you can see there's the VIP set, which you can get by spending your VIP points. Some more microfighter things here. I have actually quite a few of the little, not microfighters, but mini fighters, mini builds. I don't know what they're called, but Star Wars minis, I think is what they're called. A lot of these, like the X-wing and the TIE bomber, those are from 2004, and I think I have like all of them that came out. And then when you bought a whole bunch of these, they would come with pieces of the bomber and the Y-wing, which is on a different shelf. So I was able to build those because I got all those. And then we have some sets down here. The most recent one is the Basana Speeder Chase right there, and then the Tread Speeder is somewhere else, but it's around. It's on the shelf over to the left. So yeah, this is what I got on this shelf. And then over here on the top we have two of the 2002, I think, Republic gunship mini builds. They're kind of cool. They're just kind of sitting up top. We have some Clone Walker battle packs, another clone battle pack, the mini shuttle. I think this is a custom starfighter for the Naboo M1 starfighter, but I could be wrong. These pieces are here because it's part of the Haas stuff, which I just haven't put on, or it just is extra stuff. We have this set, Clone Wars Republic, not the gunship. What is this called? Republic shuttle. We have some Kashyyyk stuff here. You can see I put the new ATRT back there, and the old Wookiee gunship. Not Wookiee gunship. Is it the gunship? No, it is the gunship. It's the catamaran, the other one. That's the bigger one. That's the one I was thinking of. That one I don't have, but I'd love to get all of the Kashyyyk sets one day. The old 2005 ones, because that was when I was really into Lego. I saw the movie Episode 3 in theaters, and then I had some of those sets, and I just remember that being a really great time in my childhood. Have some Separatist stuff here, along with Sebulba's Pod Racer. Oh, and my dog is coming in. Got interrupted. Here's my other dog. This is my husky. Hi. Hi. She's probably wondering what I'm doing, talking to myself, basically. Down here we have some more Separatist stuff. Okay, you're gonna get in the way. So my dog has decided that she's gonna stay in this room tour for today, and that's okay. She can stay there if she wants. So now moving on to this shelf. I'll show the top here first. I have this Chewbacca bobblehead back here. I don't know why, but I have this guy, and he's just kind of chilling there. These papers here are actually movie tickets. So this one is, oh man, it's really faded. It's hard to see. Oh, this was Solo, right. I saw that in theaters. I decided to keep the ticket. And then here's my Last Jedi ticket. I need to print out my Episode 9 ticket. One of the two that I have. I need to print one of those out and put it there. And then I think the Force Awakens ticket is somewhere in my closet, hidden. I have no idea where it is, but we'll probably find it one day. So here's some Haas stuff up here. I rebuilt this one, the ion cannon set over here, or turret. I don't know what it is, Hoth turret or something. It's not the ion cannon. It's definitely the Hoth turret or something like that. And then there's this little gun here. I rebuilt this and didn't realize I had this already kind of built until after I rebuilt it from all my pieces. But that's okay. I'll probably just dismantle the other one. We have some of these back here. So there's some mini builds from advent calendars. And we also have these figures, which are all actually custom figures that my sister got me a while ago. This was maybe a year before I finally got back into Lego. My sister gave me these. And this was sort of the starting point of the end of my Dark Ages. I started, she gave me these and I was like, you know what, I should display this somewhere. So I put them up here next to this poster, and they've basically stayed there ever since. And we have some more sets over here, some mini builds. Those two, the Interceptor and the Starfighter, are from the Planet sets. I have the planets sitting somewhere in my room. These are actually badges from my grandfather, who was in the Canadian Army, and he was in the United Nations as well. So I have his badges. They're kind of sitting up here displayed. Then we'll go down here. It's kind of dark over here. Okay, sorry about that. I ran out of storage on my phone again. I gotta find a better solution for that. I realized that the problem was I have a lot of music on my phone, and so I just undownloaded a whole bunch of that, and it should give me enough space to film this video. Hopefully. So, back here we have BB-8, the UCS BB-8. It's actually kind of a cool story with this guy. Originally, he was on sale for about 85 Canadian, which I think is like 70 something US, which is a pretty good deal. But my mom got it actually. It was for my birthday, and she went back to the store. The sale had kind of sort of finished, but it was still kind of going on. It was kind of weird. So my mom went to the person. She's like, "Well, this was on sale like a day ago. Would you still honor the deal?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." So then she went to the cashier. They ran it up, but they took off another like 20% off of whatever the sale was originally. So it went down from like $80 to $60, and my mom just didn't question it. Just like, okay, cool, thanks, bye. And so she got it for like $60, which is about 45 US, which is an insane deal for the BB-8, which looks really great just sitting there. And we got the 20th anniversary pod racer there, the tread speeders back there from the Basana speeder chase, a bunch of other sets. I won't go through all of them. Ski speeder set, the Resistance Bomber. That's one of my favorite sets. It's such a cool looking one. Brickhead back there. Some of the Advent calendar builds over there. Some more of the Resistance speeder set or ski speeder set back there. Yoda's hut and Octu Luke's hut. And then we'll go down to here. We have some older sets down here. So we have the 2012 X-Wing, I think. That's probably going to get replaced by the 2018 X-Wing once I actually build it. Some droid sets over here. The old Sith Infiltrator. I don't have any newer ones. I should get one eventually. The old Clone Battle Pack with some clones on it. Grievous Speeder thingy. I don't know what that's called. The wheel speeder bike or something. I forget. The old Clone Skywalker from 2005. The Boga, which is a part of that set for General Grievous, is also 2005. So was this set. Another 2005 one. The Anakin's Jedi Interceptor, the Starfighter from the Clone Wars, and the original Rebel A-Wing, which I was talking about in the video about the Resistance A-Wing. So now I'll move on to the other side of my room, which is the last shelf that I won't go over today, which is probably the biggest one. So I'll start up at the top here. We got some just some stuff up here, but one of the only Lego things on here is this old space shuttle, which I got a long time ago. It's a really cool looking set. And then down here we have some other kind of keepsake things. We have some awards that I won for music back there. The MIDI scale Millennium Falcon is kind of chilling on its side over there. And some Star Destroyers on each side. And then we go down here. There's a whole bunch of different sets. I won't go through all of them, but I'll show you kind of close-ups on what I have. This pirate set in the middle, 2007, I think. Ghost Brickhead from this year. This, I don't know, I just wanted to put some lava and stuff in it, so I put some studs and things. He's missing his hair right now. It's on somebody else. We have the Duel of Naboo set. We got Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon fighting, and then, or not Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, Darth Maul and Qui-Gon fighting, and then Obi-Wan coming in to help. Another Hoth set. I should probably move that over to all the other Hoth stuff, but I also have some other Hoth things here, like the 20th anniversary May the 4th promotion sitting right there. So I might move those all onto one shelf, so it's all kind of together. And then down here is my Harry Potter section, which I've actually kind of decided I might move this over to that table I cleared off in the actual Lego room I have. So here's all most of my Harry Potter stuff. It's not all of it. Well, there we go. I want to get more of these sets, like the newer ones that are out. And then down here, some more Star Wars stuff. That's the mini Y-Wing I was talking about earlier. Here's the Solo TIE Fighter, MIDI scale Star Destroyer, which is also one of my favorite sets, actually. It's really cool. They should bring back the MIDI scale stuff. It was really a good idea. This is the old, I think 2006 ATAP, and then this is the 2019 ATAP. And I really need to get the droid gunship that kind of went along with that one, but I don't have it yet, but I hopefully will get that soon, maybe. So yeah, this is my room. My little room tour, my bedroom room tour, whatever you want to call it, of 2020. this will mostly stay exactly the same way it is. This might change. The I had all my Harry Potter stuff here before actually, and then I decided to switch up for this. I might, once I get more of the Kashyyyk sets, I might switch that out for Kashyyyk stuff here. I don't know. This table will be changing because it just holds different stuff all the time. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.